What do you think
I like it.
about that coloring?
It's bright.
It's good. I like it. Here is our finished bathroom. Oh my god. Oh look, there's a little towel rack. Oh my god, this is so crazy. $85. Whoa! Check this out. Say what? Good morning and happy Monday. Like he's already embarrassed of me. It is 7:30 in the morning and I've been up since 4. Did my Pilates, did my hair and makeup. The theme of this week is going to be challenges. I'm going to challenge myself this week to do a variety of things. Today is day 1 of Vacation Bible School and legally I cannot vlog while I'm here, so that kind of sucks, but at the same time I completely understand. These children that are coming are actually what they call unchurched, which I feel like is a very weird term for that. The goal is obviously to get them over to the Christian side. So anyways, what I was saying is that this week's theme is challenges. I'm going to challenge myself every single day this week because I have to get up insanely early to, number 1, work out every single day. Number 2, do my hair and makeup differently every single day. So this is today's makeup. It's very shiny. I used the Ofra You Glow Girl highlighter. I can't even remember the last time I used it. And I also used Makeup Geek shadows, which can't remember the last time I opened my Z palette. So yeah, challenges. Day 1 makeup. Also, at the end of this week, I want you guys to pick a makeup look that you enjoyed and I'll do a tutorial on it. Challenges! Aiden, you ready for VBS? I am in love with today's makeup look. The lighting's also insanely good, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.
Who's that pretty girl? Who is that pretty girl? Is that Miss Bailey? Is that Miss Bailey?
Well, we originally had a doctor's appointment for Miss Bailey to get her 4-month shots, but because they keep extending orders, every time you extend an order, you have to get it sent up, which takes forever, and then for them to put it in the system, which affects not only your pay, but your healthcare. So we're not going to get, like, we're off of insurance right now until they fix it. And so we couldn't even go to her doctor's appointment today, and I'm freaking out because vaccines are muy importante. And also very time sensitive. They're her 4-month ones. She hasn't had her vaccine since she was 2 months. And we need to get them done, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You don't like them, but came home. My mom told me that Bailey was very, very fussy, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the whole teeth thing. She just wouldn't be put down. She wouldn't take a nap, and I was gone from 7:30 to 1:30, and she didn't nap at all. So, and when I got home, I pumped, and I laid down, like I laid her down, and every time I got up, she would fuss every time I got up. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to lay with her for a little bit. And a little bit turned into 4 o'clock. So obviously waking up at 4 this morning, even though I felt really good, like working out and everything, I haven't done something like that, but I just didn't get a lot of sleep last night. And Andrew hasn't gotten a lot of sleep over the last couple days. And he was supposed to be off tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. I think I told you guys this already, that he's doing an FBI street training those 3 days. So he's on like a 12-day stretch. Sunday, he had a PT test at 6 o'clock in the morning and went straight to work because it was drill weekend. And they only do this to night shift people, that they make them show up 4 hours early for their points for drill, but still make them work their regular shift. But they don't do that to day shift. Like, they don't make them stay 4 hours late, or, you know what I mean, swing shift. They don't make them come in or stay late. So it's not fair, and it doesn't make any sense. And this thing in my mouth is getting so big that now you guys can see it. And that's another thing. I went to the base last week. I don't think I told you guys this. And because Andrew's activated right now, military jargon is so boring. Anyways, because he's activated right now, he's active guard, we get TRICARE Prime, which is different than what we were getting, which was Reserve Select. Reserve Select, you have co-pays, you have all this, and that, which gets kind of pricey, and deductibles. TRICARE Prime, you don't have any of that. You don't have co-pays, you don't have co-insurance, you don't have deductibles, you don't have any of that. But you have to go through a primary for everything. You have to get a referral for everything. Well, we've been here, what, a year and a half, and have never been to Luke. Didn't even have a primary care physician assigned to me. So I had to go in last week just for him to be like, okay, well, we'll get your referral in. Thanks a bunch, buddy. Appreciate it. But now, our insurance is cut out because they didn't put his paperwork in time to extend it through the end of June. So I just keep biting it, and now it's so big that you can literally see it when I talk. And I was so self-conscious about it today. I kept, like, talking like this and like this. It's so big, and it hurts so bad. I can't even tell you how many times a day I bite it. I bit it actually right as we were finishing class, and the blood was like pooling in the side of my lip. Okay. So, anyways, Bailey's just going through some stuff right now, aren't you? You're going through some things. You got little teethers coming in. She's also very attached to mommy. And it's just because I was alone with her for so long. I don't know why I'm defending it. Like, it's not my fault. It's not even a bad thing that she's attached to mommy, but it is because it was me with her at night. You know, when we had her, Andrew was still with Phoenix, and he was working nights. He was working an insane amount of hours, and so I was with her all during the day, and then all at night, it was just me and her. My mom was, like, mainly helping with Aiden, you know. Plus, she's a breastfed baby, and she's actually starting to prefer the breast to bottle now. For the longest time, it was hard to get her to latch on, and she would go okay back and forth, but now she actually prefers booby, because she's my little cuddle bug. Yeah, because she just wants to be held all the time. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Oh! Specifically by me. And this is why I'm going to chop my hair off. Tomorrow's a new day, and I was originally going to stay home because of Bailey. I like really did not want to take her to the nursery at church because I don't consider myself a helicopter mom, but maybe I'm different with Bailey. I don't know. Each kid is different, and you mom each kid different. I feel like how could you not want to be around this face all the time? Anyways, I didn't want to put her in nursery just because we had health complications, and I don't have a really great immune system. She doesn't have a great immune system. And so I was just really worried about putting her in there with like sick, grubby little kids. It sounds terrible, but Aiden did so well today, and he even like worked on potty training with a woman in the nursery, which sounds really odd, but she's like a certified something or other. She's like potty trained over 30 kids, and so I'll take all the help I can get, because potty training this kid is it's a nightmare. Not this kid, Aiden. So it's really good for him. I got a little bit out of it today. I got along really well with 2 girls that I worked with, 2 not so much. But that's okay. We're moving on. It's only a week. And I'm challenging myself. Remember, the theme of this week is challenging ourselves. Yeah. So, I think I'm going to take them both tomorrow and just see how she does. worst comes to worst, I'll just go into the nursery with her. Aiden started out in preschool room, but that's for like 3 and 4-year-olds who like talk, are potty trained, are socially not awkward, but you know what I mean, like are integrated. And Aiden is not any of those things. He isn't talking, he isn't potty trained, and he is not good in social situations. Like, he doesn't carry on conversations. You can't tell him to sit down and wait and do what, you know, all the other kids are doing. He's like, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I want. So anyways, I'm gonna get off of here and I'll see you tomorrow morning with the look of the day.
You getting some watermelon? You getting some watermelon? Mmm. Is that good?
Here we are, VBS day number 2. Challenge, staying pretty strong. I used, on my eyes, my Morphe 35O palette. Can't even remember the last time that I used it. For bronzer and blush, I used Hoola. That's not what that is. The Benefit, nope, that's Hoola still. Butter bronzer and butter blush from Physicians Formula. And highlighter, I used Man Ray from NARS. So, feeling pretty sassy. Different hairstyle. I'm 10 minutes early, and I don't want to get out of the car. I had to bring Bailey with me, which I also don't want to take her to nursery. I'm also going to challenge myself after we get out of VBS today to go to the mall with the kids by myself. I have to go pick up my ring. I don't know if I told you guys. Remember, I kept having like an allergic reaction to my wedding ring. The lady said I never had it serviced, and that because it's white gold, sometimes it wears off like the finish between the white gold and like the yellow gold, and there's like a compound in between that like irritates people's skin. It happens a lot. And so I sent it out. It's free because I have a lifetime warranty. So it's ready for pickup. And then I also have to return Bailey's cute little swimsuit. It's just too small for her, and it just kept writing up. So I'm gonna return it, and I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Let Aiden play, maybe, depending on what his mood is. Although he is gonna play quite a bit today. Hi. I was like super self-conscious about this sore in my mouth all day yesterday. I felt like people were staring at it, and I just got so sick that I literally started gnawing it, which sounds so gross, and it really was. It was like super bloody, but it was sticking out so far that it, like, I don't know. Andrew said that he can't see it when I'm talking, but it gets in the way of my teeth when I'm talking, and I feel like it makes my lips stick out further on this side. It totally does. And it's getting bigger and creeping up towards my lip, like the top of my lip. I'm internally freaking out, and I kind of lost it last night. I was like, I'm really self-conscious about it, and people were staring at it, and it freaking hurts. I bite it all the time unintentionally, and so last night I intentionally bit it in the hopes that it would help, but it didn't. Now it just hurts and it's sore. I hate my body right now. I can't even tell you how sick I am of medical issues. Oh, I could lose it right now, but I'm not going to, because I'm in the church parking lot and I cannot fix my makeup. I forgot that when I sprayed my Fix Plus that I got a little bit of mascara underneath my eye, so I need to fix that before I go in. But maybe we'll talk to you when we go to the mall, if I still have the energy to do that. But I know if I go home, I'm going to be even more tired because nobody's there. Yesterday, I told you guys I was able to take a nap, so I have to get out of the house and go do something. Otherwise, I'm going to be even more irritated. Going out will make the day go by so much faster. I'm also going to challenge myself to do all the errands that I need to do. A lot of times, let me know if anyone else does this. Like, they go out and they have their kids and they're like, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And then they get to this place and they're like, I'm not getting out of the car with the kids and going there. And then they get to this place, they're like, nope, not doing it. So they only do the one thing out of 3. Does anybody else do that? I do that all the time. And I literally will drive by the place, but I don't want to get out of the car with the kids. Not so much since I've had Bailey, but when I had Aiden, like all the time I was like, you know, taking him in there is just not worth it. I have a couple of things that I have to do today. So I'm going to challenge myself. Keeping with the challenging theme. Don't forget to vote down below at the end of the vlog which look you want to see. I am that lame. I am that lame. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. I really don't want to. 2 backpacks and a purse, a car seat, and a toddler. So here we are, back in the car. VBS was a success. I don't know how I measure that, but it wasn't bad. There's just one. I mean, I should probably be careful. I doubt anybody in that whole entire church knows who the heck I am. But there's just this one lady that, remember I was telling you guys, like, just wants to lead, but it's like on the border of bossy, and I don't care if you want to like take charge and it's like your deal, but like the micromanaging aspect of the task that you already gave me that was pretty simple to begin with, don't really need it, believe it or not. So but I kept my cool. You guys would be proud of me. I didn't lose my temper at all. I shook my head and I'm pretty sure she saw me, but I don't care. Anyways, Aiden had a good time. Bailey only lost her cool once, which I'm really surprised. She loses her cool more at home. Maybe I should start taking her there. I'm just kidding. Aiden did not do a lot of potty training today, so that kind of sucks, but nobody else needs to potty train my kid but me. It was just nice that while he was there, he was still working on it, so that was kind of cool, but she said that it was like really crazy. But luckily, today was the only day that Bailey has to go. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for my mom staying at home with Bailey the next 4 days. And then actually, I told you guys they're going off to Malibu for their 35th anniversary. They leave on Saturday and they're gone till the following Saturday. Actually, they're going to be gone quite a bit longer than that. They're not going to come home until we sign for the house. So the last 2 weeks that we're in my parents' house, we get it all to ourselves. And I'm going to like deep clean the house just to, you know, show them that I was thankful for all that they've done for us. They've done so much. Even though we didn't get along the whole entire time, that's to be expected. You know, heads butt, tempers flare, and tensions are high when you're living with people that are not who you need to be living with. Like, I'm 30 years old. Don't need to be living at home with my parents for an extended period of time. I'm all about, you know what I mean, like if you need help and stuff like that, like obviously. But a year and a half was just pushing it way too far for us. Pushed it way too far. Still having issues with paperwork. They're asking me for ridiculous things. I think I told you the whole situation about the whole my parents like let us borrow money to pay off bills because we were waiting on our tax return and Andrew's GI Bill, and so like their account manager said something about money laundering. I was like, bro. So then they gifted us a certain amount of money, and on that check she wanted like an image of the back, and I was like, so we know how deposits work, right? Because once you deposit it, it's at the bank. Can't really give you a picture of the back of the check. If it was fake, my bank wouldn't have taken it. No, I'm not giving you a picture of the back of the check. Luckily, everything's digital now, and they had like an image of the check that I deposited, but they didn't have the back. It's ridiculous. So anyways, and then they're asking like verification of Andrew's employment. Like, bro, he's under contract. That's pretty much all I can give you. It's the military. It's not like he has, I mean, he has direct supervisors, but there's not like an HR department. It's government. The government is the HR. So suck it and give me my house. That's what I want to say. So anyways, tried to square that away, but I was also at freaking VBS, so I don't know. She got what she needed, but that's what she's getting pretty much. The paperwork that they're asking for is freaking asinine. Again, I've never bought a house, so I don't know if it's completely asinine, but I feel like it is. So yeah. So right now, I told you guys, remember, that I wanted to go to the mall to pick up my ring. I had to return a bathing suit. We went home first to pump my chi-chis, and also to like grab the stroller and stuff. And when I was sitting on the bed pumping, like I could just feel myself. I was like, I could literally fall asleep right now. Which is funny because like I'm a morning person. Like I have no issues waking up in the morning. I've been like that for a long time. When Andrew and I first got married, him and I both woke up at like 4 in the morning to go to work. Each of us had early shifts. And so I'm just naturally like, you know what I mean? That doesn't really bother me. But when you throw in a teething baby that's also sleeping in the same bed as you, so you're not really sleeping that well anyway. Plus Andrew's shift is like super crazy right now. Just haven't been getting the best sleep, not gonna lie. So, wow, that's been backwards the whole day. Winning at life. I'm starving and I want Panda Express. I know that sounds so random, but that's what I want. I don't know if I told you guys, but like I've tried to give up bread. I would say like 6 out of 7 days I do not eat bread. 1 day a week I'm like, I want some carbs. I want something. I'm not a pasta eater. I'm not a huge carb person. So I've completely, my thing is sourdough bread. I could literally eat a loaf probably in a day. Not that I ever have, but that's how much I love it. So, giving it up. Gave it up. Day number 3, keeping with my theme, challenges. I went to the mall yesterday with both kids and it was a challenge because the playground was closed. Aiden couldn't even play. They like ripped out all of the little fixtures and like we're redoing the carpet, so but I did get a couple things at Sephora. Depending on what you think about hair, it may be exciting. I got some hair care products. And I also went to Bath and Body Works because it was their huge sale. Got an insane amount of soap, and specifically that Fresh Spring Garden because it's my favorite scent in the whole entire world right now. Today's face challenge, I used my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. For bronzer, I used Hoola, the regular, not light. And for blush and highlighter, I used, do you guys remember in 2016, the MAC collection was like the Nutcracker? It was like that striped packaging, and they came out with the blush highlighter duos. One was Whisper of Guilt, but this one was the peach one, so it was like Tutu, and I can't remember the name of the highlighter, but that's what I used on my face. Very dramatic. I for VBS, because why not? I opened up a brand new fine Marc Jacobs fine wine to put in my water line. Does anybody else get grossed out by that? Anyway, so we're here. No Bailey, just Aiden. Thank goodness. Why? He touched the tire and now he has black stuff all over his face, so I have to fix that before we go inside. So, talk to you guys later. I'm the first one here for my classroom, so I thought I would show it to you. It's really cute. Our theme is Game On for VBS, and so every day is like a new meaning. Like Jesus gives me hope, Jesus cares about me. Today's I think Jesus helps me believe, and then this is like the scripture we're supposed to memorize. The kids are supposed to memorize throughout the whole week. They get like a prize if they memorize it. So pretty cute, huh? The teacher, Suzanne, she did like all these tablecloths to make them look like baseballs, and then she hand drew all these little flags, and they look like legit, like baseball flags. It's insane. She did a really good job. So I thought I would share that with you. Oh my god, it's so flipping hot outside. Went to Target to get diapers, and that took so much longer than it needed to. Some lady was doing like raffle, and so she had a million different things in 18,001 different transactions, and it was just so hot. only June. Speaking of which, I just got a voicemail from the construction manager for our house, and he said that they put in carpet. What? And they're doing painting, and all of our plumbing fixtures are in, which is a fancy way of saying you got a toilet. Sitting on a toilet. Sitting on a toilet. Does anybody remember that? Anyways, I was like super tired, and I was like, I'm gonna take a nap when I get home, but my mom was like, I haven't showered. And Aiden requires food and sustenance, and this little one, hello, who is that? Hi. Look at that smile. She's just scooting along. So anyways, he called and he was like, so it's like finishing touches, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna look at the calendar. 2 weeks from tomorrow for closing. And then it's just a couple days after that we're gonna be moving our stuff in. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. My parents leave in 2 days, which means I'm gonna have the house all to myself, which means I can scurry about and get all of the things that are ours and pack them up. This one's watching me like, what are you talking about? What is you saying? What are you saying? Hello. Hello. Actually, I think I'm gonna make an iced coffee because I'm just too hot. If you know me, you know that I'm not really a fan of hot beverages to begin with, but I especially cannot do them in summertime. Can't do it. I think I'm officially done with hot coffee. I have been still drinking it in the mornings, but when I've been going to VBS, I've been taking an iced one with me. I'm going to redo my nail polish. I'm gonna put on more Mother Flora again. This is the color I have on right now, and it's called Anchors Away from Essie, and I freaking love it. I've gotten quite a few compliments on this, actually. It's like a really pretty, it's not navy. I don't know what color you would call this. It's like a gray blue. It's really, really pretty. Let me see if I can get it in natural light so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. So this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. And then this is the Mother Flora. I'm gonna actually put it on my toes and my fingers because I'm obsessed. I can't help it. Here in Phoenix, and I'm sure in other places that have extreme heat, like Vegas. I don't remember it growing up being that bad, but here it gets actually a little bit hotter than Vegas. And you do not use your ovens in the summer because it just heats up your house and it's already hot. And also because it gets so hot, they have something that's called peak hours. So between 1 o'clock p.m. and 8 p.m. it's peak hours, which means they charge you a higher rate for using electricity. Never heard of that before. So you can't, like, you're not supposed to have lights on, you're not supposed to run your vacuum, do laundry, and you want to like kind of higher the temperature for your air conditioning. So my mom like always has the curtains drawn, and you know what I mean, you just try and keep it as cool as you can. You don't want to add any heat because then it cooks on your air, so you're just paying so much more for everything because of peak hours. It's insane. I've never heard of that, but I don't even know how I'm gonna adjust to that. You guys, when we lived in DC, it got pretty hot in the summers. Like we hit 100 and we had humidity out there, like humidity, like 80%. We would have our air conditioning at like 69 because we didn't pay for it. You don't pay for utilities. Well, you kind of started paying for utilities right when we left. So it's gonna be interesting to see what we keep ours at, because my parents' electric bill is at like $200, sometimes more, and they keep theirs at like 79, which is like really warm for Andrew and I. But they also have the pool, and so I'm wondering if that contributes a lot to their electricity. So we'll see what ours starts out at. I'm kind of nervous. I also have to call them probably Monday of next week. I'll be done with VBS. I went to the mall. I did end up returning her little bathing suit, but there in the store you can exchange it for a different one that they sell online, and it's a one piece, and it's the cutest thing ever. I can't wait. So I'm gonna feed the kids. Finished my coffee, painted my nails, Like, honestly, I'm not the best at painting. I get them all over my cuticles. But this color, oh, I want to live in this color. I thought since Bailey was still asleep, I would show you guys what I got yesterday. I ripped my giant bag. So I only got one candle. So the whole thing was like 10 off of 40, and then everything was either, there was like some stuff that was half off, there was some stuff that was 75% off, and then there were a ton of soaps that were only $3. So this is the let me turn you around. Let me just do that. So this is the only candle I got, and I literally did get it because of packaging. It smells really good. It's very tropical. But it has like this pearlescent like reflect. I think you just saw it. Yeah, see how it's like a rainbow? It's not focusing, I don't know why. The packaging basically is what caught my eye, and I love it. So these are the soaps that I got. So I got a watermelon, coconut, sweet berries and blooms. These were not the $3 ones, but these were 50% off, so it was $3.25. So it wasn't 3 exactly, but $3.25. What's this one? Strawberry, lemon, coconut blossom. I got 4 of the Fresh Spring Gardens. What the hell is wrong with you? 4. And I already got 4, or 2 or 4 the last time I was there. It's so good. If you haven't smelled this, go smell it. And then 1 peach. So $37 for all of that is not bad. That $10 coupon was a good deal. And then all of this is stuff that we're taking to the house. My mom actually put together everything on the table for us as a housewarming gift. She's like supplying us with everything we need. Remember I told you guys a couple weeks ago I was like outside with Aiden while he was swimming, and I was making a list of like everything we needed for the house, and so she was like, I can do that because she's a good mommy. So oh my gosh, I was like super hyped up earlier when I was talking to you guys when I was making Aiden something to eat, and now I'm like starting to fade again, even though I just had that coffee. So I'm like tired. But Andrew's on his way. He's doing FBI training yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and they're headed back to base right now. They were actually like at an FBI office and a prison doing like room clearing and stuff like that. So even though he's like not a city police officer anymore, he's still military police. And so he still gets to do some stuff, but it's very rare. Other than that, like even though he's military police, his job is basically security, which he does not enjoy. But anyway, I'm gonna see what else I can do while Bailey's still asleep. I want to, when she wakes up, actually get everything out of the closet in our room. I did that in Aiden's room. That's where like my closet is. I want to, and I already got everything out of there. I want to get everything out of the closet in our room. I packed 1 box in my office so far. So technically I could go box up some stuff in there. Some more like decorative, fragile stuff that I don't need. We have less than 3 weeks. We have like 19 days. So I'll see what I can get into. Here we are, and it's Thursday. And I'm really tired. And I'm not in a really great mood, which totally sucks, but it is what it is. Aiden is already testing my patience, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's actually 10 till 8, but he's been up since 7, and since he's been up, I'm so tired. And, oh, I thought that was a stain on my shirt. I was like, I told you guys my parents are going to Malibu this weekend, and so I'm gonna leave early today from Vacation Bible School because I need to go get their present. I got them a really pretty frame. I showed it to you guys, I think 2 weeks ago maybe, and so I have a picture that I want to print out to put in it instead of just giving them like an empty frame. Oh, I should probably tell you about my makeup. I did something a little bit more low-key. I used my Anastasia quad that like I made myself on my eyes. So it's like cream soda, blonde fresco, and then on my inner corner, I wish you could see it a little bit better, is I pressed on Diamond Dust from Laura Geller. It's actually like a highlighter. For bronzer, I used Milk Chocolate Soleil from Too Faced. Blush is an Hourglass one. And then highlighter is Molten Rose Gold from Maybelline. Those highlighters that I love. And I forgot to tell you that every day I've been putting on my Meteorites, the original ones, just to blend everything together. And I'm telling you, I do my brows in like maybe 2 minutes now. I will never use anything but the Brow Wiz now. Not Brow Wiz, Goof Proof from Benefit. I love it so much more than the Benefit. It goes on so much nicer and easier. And I've been wearing the same exact gloss every single day because I'm not wearing lipstick anymore. I don't know why. This is from Essence. This is called Nude Kiss. I like it a lot. I really don't want to go in. Anyways, I was telling you that I need to go to Costco to print that picture out. I mean, I guess I could just go to Walgreens, actually. Instead of going way the hell over there. Damn, that's a big-ass lizard. Holy shit. Do you see that freaking thing right there? That's a lizard. That thing's huge. Holy cow. I should probably stop cussing since I'm going into the church. I need one of those shirts that say, I love the F word, but also Jesus. I like literally do not want to go inside. I don't know if I can get myself out of this car. What's that? Decided to wash my parents' car for letting me take it all week for VBS. And I took it to the mall, and I just went to Costco to get a couple things while my parents are out of town. I got some food and stuff like that. It's just so much easier to go without Bailey and to go early in the day. I mean, Andrew gets off relatively early tonight because he's doing that training. He gets off at like 6, but number one, I'm pretty sure Costco closes at 6. Number two, I'm just too damn tired at night this week to do anything. I haven't even been doing laundry. I'm so tired. So, yeah, there was like bird poop all over the side of it, and it's disgusting to have that. So, it's just $7 to do a wash. No big deal. So, I'm gonna go fill up gas. There's one thing my mom always taught me. You always leave it better than you found it when somebody lets you borrow something. So like cars, you wash it and fill it up all the way. Not to where it was, but all the way. So now I'm gonna go get gas.
Who is that?
Obviously I'm home. Wow! Aiden is obsessed with Cocco. Thought I would show you guys what I did. I had to go, I think I told you, print a picture off at Costco. Technically didn't have to go to Costco, but wanted to get some food anyway. Right? Yeah. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I got. Isn't that cute? They're so cute. So I'm hoping to get some more stuff done in here. I kind of made more of a mess, but that's how packing goes. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. I'm wearing my Kate Spade earrings today to pay homage. I actually had quite a few people message me the day she killed herself and ask if I heard about it, because she's my all-time favorite designer, or was now. I just, that's just perfect example of money does not bring happiness. I mean, she was one of the best, in my opinion, definitely one of the most known designers, and she hung herself with one of her scarves. That's terrible. Terrible. That's so sad. This little one is such a clinger. Stage 5 clinger. Are you a clinger? Are you a clinger? I called Andrew's aunt. Her granddaughter is 2 months older than Aiden, 3 months. So they're essentially the same age. So we're gonna go to Odyssey next week. I'm so excited. I'm really excited. So that'll be fun for the kids. Remember I was telling you guys, I was thinking about getting a season pass because just going one time is so expensive. And we have still this whole entire summer to get through. So I think when we go, I might look at it and get season passes for all of us. I need to fill out my parents. Oh, I got, yesterday at Target, I got their card. So I need to fill that out. And I think later on I'll show you guys what I got at Sephora on Tuesday. So this is the first thing I got at Sephora. This is a living proof overnight protector. I wanted to see if there was a alternative to my Lonza trauma treatment, just because I was at Sephora and I really didn't want to go to Ulta. So I'm gonna try this. It was about the same price. And then I repurchased this. This is the split end mender. I put this on before I curl my hair or straighten it. And it seems to make a difference with damage. And then I didn't have like a really good black kohl pencil to put in my waterline. And I've been hearing that the Aqua XL liners from Makeup Forever are pretty good. So I wore this in my waterline today and it didn't last forever. But my eyes are really, really watery. So I can't tell if it's the pencil or my eyes. Well, it's finally Friday, and I kept up with my challenge with doing different makeup every single day. I kept up with my challenge on doing stuff with the kids by myself. I only did 1 day of working out. So I kind of failed that challenge, but I kind of don't care. I'm also late, but I don't care about that either. I'm so tired. I can't, man. Working moms, I applaud you. Getting up every single morning and like getting dressed every single day and staying up late to get everyone in bed and being gone out of the house every single day for just 1 week, and I'm flipping exhausted. So working moms, I literally bow down to you. You're a gift from God. On my face today I have the Tarte Aspen Novard palette for blush, highlight, and eyeshadow. I'm not a fan of the eyeshadows. I think they're actual garbage. The blush and the highlighter is pretty, but all of the colors like blend into each other, which is what you want typically, but like, I mean, there's only there's 4 matte shades. One's white, and then there's like 2 transitions, and then like a dark one, and they just like all went into each other and became like one muddy color. Not a huge fan at all. And the shimmers are okay, but still wearing the same Essence gloss. I'm gonna get my butt in there because I'm late. It's the last day, but I also have to stay late for a breakdown, so I hate my life. Not really, I shouldn't say that. It's the last day. It's the last flippin' day. Wish me luck. We made it home, and now we're eating lunch. Remember I told you guys I'm not eating bread, and so I still need a lot of protein and iron and stuff because of my whole blood condition, and so I get these pre-made prosciutto mozzarella wraps from Costco. They're called Spirella Minis. And so we have 2 that are prosciutto and 1 that is salami. But they all have mozzarella in the middle, and so it's just so good. They're really expensive. It's like $13 for a set of 3, but I'm the only one that eats them. It's a really good healthy snack for me, and it keeps me on track. Plus I get what I need, some nutrients. It's good stuff. I'm really glad that VBS is over. It wasn't horrible, wasn't terrible. There was like a really rude old lady in the nursery who got like real shitty with me because I was trying to get Aiden. Anyway, you know how old people are. They just say what's on their mind, and I love it, except for when it's to me when I don't deserve it. So, I can't even tell you guys how hard it was for me not to cuss all week. for those 4 hours a day. I mean, I'm not like a potty mouth. I don't go around like screaming the F word like every other word. I actually hardly ever say the F word anymore, because Aiden is like repeating everything. But I say shit, I say damn, I say hell, I don't say bitch that much, but I say shit, damn, and hell a lot. Can't even tell you how hard it was. I actually almost did say the F word the other day. Yesterday, me and the girl who was like in charge of crafts, the one that I liked, we're sitting there, we're cleaning out our purses, and I found like a thing of stamps, and I was like, can you believe stamps are 50 cents? And she turned to me, she's like, 50 cents? And I was like, 50 freaking cents. Almost with the F word. So anyways, I'm gonna end the vlog here because my parents are leaving tomorrow morning, and they're actually gone right now. They went to go like run some last minute errands. They had to go to the bank and a couple other places, and then they're gonna stop and get Chili's for everyone for dinner. Yeah, because it's already almost 2. So dinner, we're gonna have Chili's, salad. I'm so excited. The buffalo chicken salad is my jam. I haven't had it in so long because I was like really paranoid about all lettuce. Is anybody buying lettuce yet? Like romaine, obviously, the one that had all the yuckies. Bailey's taking a nap, and so I want to start importing this to my computer, and I want to just completely and totally decompress this weekend. I'm not even going to go to church on Sunday. I know that sounds really bad, or maybe some of you don't give a flying fluff, but, you know, 6 days in a row. Oh, no, we didn't go last weekend because Andrew forgot to take out the car seats from our car. But Andrew has had like 12 days on. It's been a lot. This week, being at VBS all week, and then having something to do afterwards has been a lot on me. And I hate to admit this, but I haven't been taking my iron, and so I'm like back on the fatigue train. And so I just want to decompress. My parents aren't going to be here. There's going to be like no stress. I just want to start packing. I got an email today from that stupid underwriter. She's actually the loan processor, and they're requesting more letters of explanation for deposits in our bank account. Like, do I literally have to tell you every single deposit? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, every single deposit that's like a counter credit, like, you know, going inside the bank that was either cash or whatever, like I have to explain all of that, and I don't know how to. Like, none of it's, you know what I mean, illegal or anything, but some of it's like months and months ago. And my mom was having issues with her bank a little while ago. She has a credit union that's not here. It's in California, but you know how they have like satellite offices? And so the ATM that she's allowed to use wasn't working. And so she was having me deposit the checks in my account and giving her cash. And so they already let us borrow money. They already gifted us money. And now I'm going to say, well, I was cashing her checks for her. Like, that sounds super shady. So I don't know what to do. Plus, it's Friday. We're supposed to be closing in less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks we're supposed to be closing. And they're still asking for mother fluff and paperwork. Like, I want to rip my hair out. If I don't get into this house on time, I will lose my shit. I will lose my mother fluffin' shite. I really will. So I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog of challenges. Some I overcame and accomplished. Some I did not, like working out. I need to get on a train of working out. But you know what? I was doing this Pilates, and I really, really loved it. But the last time I did it, like my hips and my knees were really, really hurting from doing that rubber band. And I don't know if it's because I'm not doing it right, or if I need to like stretch beforehand. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to figure something out because I need to lose weight. I have like this permanent inner tube around my waist, and it is driving me crazy. So I'm gonna figure it out. I'm so proud of myself for challenging myself and doing this VBS, and Aiden had a really good time. I met some really amazing people, and I got to know people at my church more, which is cool. So now I'm going to drink this coffee. It's the Private Selections Fries Kroger brand of a Starbucks double shot. I'm gonna import this footage and I am going to chill the F out. Aiden's watching Finding Dory, Bailey's asleep, parents aren't here. That's it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching every week. It means so much to me. Like I said, I do these for me, but I'm so glad that you guys watch and interact, and I love you guys so much. I hope you guys had a great weekend, because it's Monday when this goes up. Okay, bye. Bye, bye, bye.